Hello and welcome to VSHumanity, my new show, and in the studio, I say studio, it's a TeamSpeak room really, is Matthew. Say hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
I didn't mean that literally, but that's perfect. Anyway, I'm not dead. In fact, that's fairly obvious if you have been looking at my channel activity. It's very, very, very clear that I am just incredibly lazy. But I have good reasons. I could get a doctor to tell you if you want, but I doubt you care enough. Anyway, welcome to VSHumanity. It's a podcast delving into the insanity of the human condition and the stupidity of the civilization we have built. This is going to be a fun one, isn't it? Right, I thought we'd start off the podcast with some introductions. So I'm going to let Matt go first because I've been rambling. Off you go.
I am Matthew.
Wow, thanks, Matt. That's incredible.
I am male.
Oh, right, okay. Really?
Yes, indeed. I like guitars.
He is a bit of a musician. I would get him to play something, but he's having enough trouble with his setup as it is. So
Yes, very much so. My setup is rubbish.
Yes, incredibly unreliable. Like 2 out of the 3 is it 2 out of 3 USB ports don't work on your laptop? Is it something like that?
Right. So one of them fully doesn't work. One of them rarely works, and one of them almost always works.
So,
which isn't very helpful.
If you combined all 3 of your USB ports, could you have one fully working one?
Yep.
Wow. Love to see how that would work.
Yes.
Anyway, do you want to explain what you do for a living?
Well, you see, regarding the law, I have to go to school.
So
it's
it's because Matt is what we in the industry call a child.
Yep, I am a child, basically.
I'm not a child for the first time in my life. I'm 18. I became 18 in March, so that technically means I'm an adult and I have to concern myself with businesses and taxes and all that nonsense.
Nice.
The amount of time I had to spend filling in this tax form, basically for it to tell me that I owed no tax, was ridiculous. In fact, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that I owed no tax. That they owed me 61p in interest rate tax refunds, which so yeah. But that probably will be changing. So what I do for a living is I am a IT support person. That is not to say that I'm the one who picks up the phone when you call that hotline then tries to remote into a computer and mess everything up. I'm one of the good ones. I fix the mess that those people make.
Ooh.
Yay! A good IT support technician. But I'm self-employed. I run my own business, so yeah, that's. I'm not going to mention the business because that puts my full name and address out on the internet. So that's not a smart idea. However, if you do find it, I really don't care, and please send me pizza. I'm hungry.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, sounds like a very good plan. Right, this introduction segment is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to move on to our explanation for what the show's going to be.
Cool.
So, what's going to be happening in VSHumanity, the podcast? Well, we'll be going on about an hour talking. So if you like that sort of thing, I suppose that's great. But
yes.
We also plan to have... What will happen is we'll have a main conversation topic. Today's we'll get onto in a minute. but that will take up, I suspect, most of the show. And it's probably going to be talking about something that one of us doesn't like very much. Sometimes we may disagree on something, at which point it actually becomes fairly interesting. I doubt we'll disagree on this one, but who knows? Who knows? We also are planning to play some games. We've got a game involving Wikipedia pages, so that's completely original, as I'm sure you've probably gathered. So there are some plans for the show as well. I'm thinking of possibly getting some sort of comedy sketches going that we could do. As long as I can write one that's good enough, which I possibly could. But anyway, there's also plans for the there's also some plans for the show to go live eventually. I'm hoping to eventually be in the position that we would record this and it would go out at the same time. It would be a live stream on YouTube, and that sounds incredibly reliable, doesn't it?
Very.
Yeah, we're not doing that now because this is the first time we've even tried this. So, yeah, it's not a good idea to try and do a live show on the first time you're doing anything at all, I think is the...
Very much so.
Yes, okay. All that covers my format explanations, although I don't think I've done that particularly well. So, it's our topic of conversation. I need a jingle for that. So today's topic of conversation ties neatly into what I do for a living, and is actually basically my main source of business at the moment, and that is Windows 10.
Woo!
Yeah, Matt's putting loads into this podcast, isn't he? This may be my
Very
fault.
much so.
So Matt,
woo once.
here's a way of doing this. What have you heard about Windows 10?
Very limited. Doesn't it kind of bring back the start menu?
It does.
Always.
If
good.
you're looking at Windows 8 to Windows 10, there are some huge improvements. One of them is they put the start menu back, and it no longer takes up the entirety of the screen unless you want it to.
Good.
In which case you are an idiot. Anyway, again, stuff is going to be said that people are going to disagree with. Deal with it. That's or get in contact with us. Contact details at the end of the show, so you've got to keep listening. Ha ha. Hey.
Or skip to the end. But
No!
don't do that.
Spoilers at the end. Oh, anyway. So, anything else you know about Windows 10?
Has it got less touchscreen based?
It's got more. It's sort of. It's suitable as a touchscreen OS, but is it works if you're using a keyboard and mouse. That's the because Windows 8 was really a tablet OS pretending to be a desktop OS, and as a result was incredibly annoying. Windows 10 fixes a lot of these problems, but you may wonder why it's the topic of conversation in the podcast about how humanity is really dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
And that is because of the Windows 10 automatic update process.
Oh, I just turned my Xbox on. Oops.
What?
I turned it on with my foot.
With your foot? Okay, so Matt's subconscious is telling him that he's bored. So that's a really encouraging sign for the quality of this podcast.
Oh, lovely.
So, the Windows 10 automatic update process. Basically, at any randomly determined point, Windows 7 will... Windows 8 will do this as well. Windows 7 and Windows 8 will randomly decide that it's time that you used Windows 10. And it is very difficult to convince it otherwise.
Windows 7 is the way.
I sort of disagree with you here.
Oh.
I actually think that Windows 10 is... It's just about as good as Windows 7. There are some differences in between, but only if you get a choice. I don't think people should be forced to move over to a new OS because it's newer. And Microsoft say you do have a choice, but really, your laptop will decide when it wants you to use Windows 10, or a desktop in many cases. I suspect yours will be doing it before the end of when it becomes free. I think that's like 29th of July or something like that. I think's the date when it stops being free. So I think sometime before then, your laptop will decide that you're on Windows 10 now. So this is a revertible process, so that's good. You can tell it to go back, and it will. But Windows 10 is actually a fairly good OS. So what if you want Windows 10? Well, you still don't want it to automatically upgrade, and here's why. Every single machine that I have seen that has automatically upgraded to Windows 10 has broken in the most spectacular of ways. The multitude of problems I have encountered include the start menu deciding that it doesn't want to open unless you are on the internet.
What?
Or unless you... Well, actually, it was sort of the case of Avast Internet Security was blocking out some features of the Windows Start menu. Why the Windows Start menu needs to get to the internet is beyond me.
Yes.
But unless I disabled Avast, and you were connected... If you were connected to the internet and you had Avast running, when you logged in, you would say, the Start menu doesn't appear to be working. And it would not tell you why at all. It would...
Okay.
And the only reason why I worked out that it was because it was connected to the internet but was being blocked out by something, because when I took it off the internet, it fixed itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the solution to that was to not have the account be a Microsoft account.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing they want to do. Is instead of having a local user area, you have a Microsoft account which you can log into on multiple machines. It's a fairly nifty idea, but it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. That's bad Microsoft. Bad Microsoft.
Very bad.
Very bad Microsoft. It's... I'm still just irritated about this. But it soon got to the point, this particular laptop also developed more serious problems, like it couldn't open picture files.
Okay.
So you double-clicked it, and then it would say something about a file system error, which is basically how Windows stores files on a computer. It's a little complicated, but that's the layman's explanation.
Yeah.
So you would get this error every time you tried to open a photo,
Lovely.
Yeah.
Just what you need.
Yeah. I don't know how they've got it so wrong. It's definitely a case of the update process is glitchy, because when I've installed Windows 10 using the installation media, so like a disk, like the way you'd set it up normally, like doing a clean install, it works fine and it's really nice. But never, ever, 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 ever let it do it itself is the moral of this story.
We've all learned something today.
Yes. Even if you want Windows 10, don't let it do it itself. Okay, I think that's basically the rant, and the lesson that we should learn from this is that Microsoft are a bunch of idiots.
Very good lesson.
Yeah, I think it's a very good lesson. And they're crafty idiots as well, which is even worse. Because there's been stuff about it will give you a pop-up box saying, "Oh, upgrade to Windows 10," and if you press a little red X in the corner to close it, it will interpret that as saying, "Yes, I do want Windows 10. Please do that immediately." As opposed to what the little red X in the corner usually means, which is, "No, go away." Oh. Anyway, I think that's enough on that subject, because that's filled about 20 minutes of the podcast with that and the rambling introduction section. So now it's time to do something a bit more fun and joyful and happy. It is time for 20 citations. Okay, welcome to 20 Citations. Matt has found a random Wikipedia page. I have 20 questions to guess which it is. This time we're actually keeping track of the 20 questions as opposed to beforehand, where I didn't think about that.
Play the memory game.
Yeah. But yeah, I during that small bit that we cut out, I went looking for a counting app. I found one that said it was a simple counter. And the first page it gives me is there are 4 counters. They are went running, positive thoughts, drink coffee, and ate junk food. So I will be using the drink coffee counter, yes. I think.
Now that's a no-brainer.
Yes. Okay. So, Matt, is the page ready?
Yep.
The first question we start with on this game is, of course, animal, mineral, vegetable, or other.
19.
Other.
Other. Brilliant. Okay. That's... Is it a place?
18.
No, it isn't.
It's not a place. Okay. Is it a material?
17.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, is it an album?
16.
Yes.
Yes, it's good. An album. Right, it's an album. Okay. Is this album by a single artist?
15.
Yes.
Is this artist a band?
14.
Yep.
Right. That's another question. Is this is the band American?
13.
Am I allowed to quickly find out?
If you like, yes, I would like an accurate answer. It should be on the page. Yeah, just go to the band's page.
What was the question again?
Is the band American?
No.
No, okay. Is the band European?
12.
Yes.
Is the band German?
No.
11.
Okay, that was a bit of a long shot. Does the band reside in the North American continent?
10.
No.
No, okay. Is the band Japanese?
9.
No.
No, oh good.
Oh.
Is the band British?
8.
Yes.
Okay, it's a British band. I might have heard of them. Have I heard of them?
Yeah.
7.
No.
No, okay. Okay. So the answer to oh god. This is the problem with Wikipedia. So I know it's an album by a British band.
Yes. That you haven't heard of.
That I haven't heard of. Are there more than 10 tracks on the album?
6.
No.
No, there's less than 10 tracks.
Well,
What do you mean, well? How is that? If there's a number of tracks, and it's not... It's 10 tracks, isn't it?
yes, it is.
That doesn't count as a question. Okay, so it's a 10-track album.
Yes.
By by a band that is British.
Uh-huh.
Do all the band members sing?
5.
Oh, well, I've got to find that out.
I'm trying to. I don't even. I'm the sort of person who doesn't memorize stuff like who writes the songs, or what the album's called, or so. This is realistically the closest I am going to get. So I think. Do you want? I'm gonna give up here. It's a 10-track album by a British band. That's so. Do you want to tell us what the album is?
The album is "Life Is Still Beautiful"
by
pop group The Orange Lights.
I have never heard of them, and was
Neither.
oh, I'll have to see if they're any good. Anyway, I think, judging by the amount of time we have left, Matt should have a go.
Yeah. Okay. Is it an animal, vegetable, mineral, or other?
19.
Yes.
Oh.
It's an other.
Yeah. Is it an album?
It is not an album.
18.
Is it a work of art?
Yes. Yes.
17.
It is a work of art. I'm gonna classify this by saying that art could be just sort of creative thing.
Is it an object?
16.
No.
Oh, is it a form of media?
Yes.
15.
Is it a film?
No.
14.
Is it a song?
No.
13.
Is it a poem?
No.
Is
12.
it a book?
No.
11.
Oh, what is it?
Think of the other forms of media.
Is it just a video?
10.
No. Think of the obvious one.
What? Oh, is it television?
Yes, it is. It is a television show.
9.
Is it a British television show?
8.
Yes.
Has it? Is it still being broadcasted?
7.
I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Has it been broadcasted in this millennium?
6.
Yes. So you've narrowed it down to 1,000 years. So that's
Well,
good.
I mean, since 2000.
Yeah. That's the question I answered. So yes.
Yeah. Is it a children's show?
No.
5.
Is it a drama?
4.
No.
Is it a documentary?
3.
Arguably, yes, sort of. Think about it. Yeah.
Is it a nature or wildlife show?
No.
2, 1,
Ah. Is it a talk show?
1.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out. It's not a educational documentary.
Is it a mockumentary?
No. And that's your 20 questions.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
I probably should have told you when you were approaching that. The page was Meet the Russians, which is a 2013 British reality show produced by Fox about wealthy Russians and Russian speakers who live in London.
Okay.
It premiered on the 25th of September 2013. It was directed by Emma Walsh. According to the New York Times, the show focuses on newly arrived, ambitious Russians who had yet to fully assimilate into British society. This basically sounds really dull.
Yep, I'm going to call that one.
Oh, okay. Animal, mineral, vegetable, or other.
19,
Other.
Okay, is it a form of media?
18,
Yes, it is.
Is it a television show?
17,
No.
Is it a film?
16,
Yes.
Okay, right. Was the film shown in the UK?
15,
No.
Oh. I've got no chance. Does the film have a black and white poster?
14,
Yeah, it must do.
Yes? Oh,
I
okay.
can't. Yeah.
Was the film released before the year 2000?
Yes.
13,
Okay. Is the film famous?
12,
Oh, well, again, I guess famous enough to get a Wikipedia article, but
No, that's okay.
I've certainly never heard of it, and I
okay,
wouldn't
so
imagine it to be very famous.
It's another problem with random Wikipedia pages. That's,
One day we'll actually get one, and it'll be amazing.
yes, and that is not this day. Is the film silent?
11,
I have absolutely no clue.
Okay, thank you for that very helpful piece of information. Does the film have a single word title?
10,
No.
No. Okay, so it's got multiple words. Is the film's title a sentence?
9,
No.
Is the film's title? Does the film's title begin with the?
8,
No.
Does the film's title begin with A?
7,
The
No.
word A. Okay. Does the film's title begin with B?
6,
No.
Does the film's title contain the name of an object?
5,
No.
Is the film's title a
probably.
name?
4,
Is the film's title
What
a
was that,
name? Is the film's title a name?
yeah.
Yes, it's a
I
name.
think it contains a name.
It contains a name, right.
Yes.
Is the name... Okay. Is the language of the film's title English?
3,
Yes. Oh,
Was the...
hang on. I don't think so.
No,
So
okay.
that's- I don't think originally.
Okay, so it's been translated from something else.
I think so. yeah.
But you don't know what.
Well, I know what language it was.
Okay. Was the language it was translated from French?
2, 1,
Was I've got 2 questions left. I think I'm getting some fairly specific details here.
Kind of.
Maybe we should add a rule that if we can sort of search using the information we gather.
Yeah.
That might be something to add, but we'll do that the next time we play.
That sounds good.
Yes. Is the okay. This is going to be a lot of dead air going to be cut out. Is the film?
The film. Is it what?
Is it happy?
1.
Again, I have absolutely no idea. Although perhaps not, I don't know.
Oh, okay, right. Final question. You've been really helpful in this, by the way.
Sorry?
Is the film Charlie and the Chocolate Factory the 2005 remake?
Considering that I said it was translated from another language, and I wasn't sure if it contained a name. No.
Okay. Right. Do you want to tell me what it was?
It was Without Dowry. The
Without
1937 Soviet film.
So, it's Russian, right?
Directed by Yakov Pro...
I swear that's a type of
Hazanov.
yogurt. I swear that's one of those drinkable types of yogurt, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Yakult was the one.
Oh, Yakult, not Yakov. Oh, well, that's great. Okay, right, let's go again. But with you this time.
Can I just say, like, it was... Like, you started going through, does it begin with A? And then I just read it and saw that the first letter was W. I was like, oh no, this is going to take a while.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to try and selectively pick a random...
Okay.
As in, try and find one that you might have a chance of getting.
Have a chance.
Yeah, see if we can get something. Oh, crikey. No, I found one that's just far too good to pass up. Okay. Ask your first question.
Is it a animal, vegetable, mineral, or other?
Other.
19.
Is it an object?
No.
Is it a form of media?
18.
Sort of.
Is it written down?
No.
17.
Sort of.
I'll give you a hint with this one. It's not like it's a TV show or anything. That's.
Is it a theatre production?
16.
Performance?
No. Oh, wait, I haven't been counting your questions. Hold on, what did you go to? It was animal, mineral, vegetable, or other. It was other. You then asked...
Is it an object?
Which I said no, and then the other one was...
Is it a form of media?
Yeah, and then that was sort of. And the last one was, is it a play or something? Okay, that brings us up to 4. Right, carry on.
But is it British?
No.
15.
Is it from any part of either of the Americas?
14.
No.
Is it from Europe?
13.
No.
Is it from Asia?
12.
No.
Is it from Oceania?
12.
Yes.
Oh.
I think that's the one with Australia in it, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay.
So it's kind of media.
Sort of media. I don't know. Actually, I'd say it isn't really media. I'll say it's an event. That's what I'll say.
Oh. Is it like a festival?
13.
No.
Does it feature celebrities?
12.
No.
Is it an event that happened in the past and isn't happening now?
11.
No.
Hmm.
It is a continuing annual event. Right, I'm trying to give you a couple of hints here because it's really obscure.
So it's an event.
Yeah, think about what sort of information you have about it at the moment, and that might help.
I have event, not really media, Australian, happens
Yes.
now, well happens
Yes.
yearly.
Yeah.
What's this?
Think about any other questions you could ask. While Matt is thinking, we will play some music. Everybody throw things at Matt.
If you can locate Matt.
Matt can be located at...
Is it something that doesn't happen anywhere but Australia?
Yes.
10.
What do Australians like?
This has got a potential to be good.
Is it a kangaroo festival?
9.
No, it is not the Australian Kangaroo Festival.
Is it... Is it a billabong
A
festival?
what? A billabong?
It's just like
8.
what you say. I don't even know what a billabong is.
A billabong?
But
Why
it's
did
just
you
so
ask what it
Australian.
was? Why did you... You have no idea what that is. Why did you ask?
That's true.
That's like asking what its atomic weight is if you have nothing... If you don't know what atomic weight is. Anyway, no, it's not a billabong or whatever the hell that is.
What? So a billabong is a branch of a river forming a backwater or stagnant pool made by water flowing from the main stream during a flood.
No, it's not one of those.
What?
It's... Very specific question though. Very specific. I'm impressed.
Does it involve koalas?
7.
No, Colin is not involved.
Good, because Colin's a sloth.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going to apologise wholeheartedly to Colin. but no.
Is it a celebration?
6,
No. You got 3 questions left. Razeor would like to apologise to Matt regarding the miscounting of the remaining questions. Steps have been taken to ensure that this kind of tragedy does not occur in any future episodes. 26 horses have been sacrificed to the god of accurate counting.
Does it take part in the first half of the year?
2,
Oh, that's gonna help. I'll find out for you, but I don't think it's gonna help you. It takes place across the year. That's how I'm gonna tell you that. It basically constantly happens.
Oh, I've got no hope.
2 questions left. Come on.
Does it involve gorilla taming? I don't know.
No!
1,
Just
And your final question, what do you want to use it on, Matt?
does it involve what's Australian?
Australians?
Yes, that's true.
You could ask, does it involve Australians? But I don't think that would help.
Yes. Lack of rabies? Australian?
Sorry, are you saying does it involve lack of rabies?
Yes.
Okay, yes, it does involve lack of rabies. Right, that's your...
Because it's not about rabies. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's me up, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you want to know what you were trying to guess towards?
Yes, please.
You were trying to guess school debating in Australia.
Oh. How un-Australian.
Sorry?
How un-Australian. They could be celebrating koalas and kangaroos and billabongs.
Edit. Matt Hart from the VSHumanity podcast notes that the debating is very un-Australian and times could better be spent celebrating koalas, billabongs, and not having rabies.
Do you want a fun little fact?
Okay.
I've been blocked from editing Wikipedia.
Okay. Tell this story, please.
So basically, after we finish our IT coursework, IT lessons are just like an hour of banter.
Yep. I think I remember this.
So like, our IT lessons became editing. Or not that I go to. No,
of course.
Schools,
I'll bleep it out for you. It's fine.
to our school's Wikipedia page, and just changing bits and bobs all over the place and referencing school inside jokes.
Right.
Until eventually I try and do it, and then it says, "Your account has been blocked for vandalism."
Oh. Can you explain some of the modifications you made?
Well, there's a notable head teacher's part.
Oh, crikey.
And I happen to know the current head teacher's canteen code.
So you put that on the Wikipedia page?
Yeah, I put blah blah blah. Mr. Blah. His canteen code is 2843.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to Google your school now. And see if
Everything's been cleaned up for a while.
But I can find the logs.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's The guitarist Matt Hart attends this school as of 2016.
Yeah. So I put that originally ages ago, and then someone just like came up to me and was like, "Hey Matt, I saw you on the Wikipedia page." I was like, "Nice."
I found the head teachers section. It's hilarious.
Someone accidentally, whilst trying to edit the sidebar, they accidentally deleted the picture of.
Oh,
So-
yes.
So had to find a picture that was relevant. It was just like some people at jumping. And uploaded that. That got fixed, I think.
Oh, wow. That's so that's why you're banned from editing Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Because of these. He is right about this canteen code thing. There is a Etting 2014 to 2016. The head's name and brackets. His canteen code is close bracket. Oh, very good. That very good. Thank you for that. Oh, wow. Have you made any modifications to Wikipedia pages that you'd like to tell us about? You can get in touch. Details at the end of the show. One of the best revisions I've ever heard about to Wikipedia pages was the Wikipedia page for a children's TV show called In the Night Garden.
Oh yes. Fab. Yeah.
Which I'm sure based on your reaction, I'm sure you know it's basically a load of nonsense. It looks like the people who wrote it were on some sort of intoxicating substance. So they have a train that goes around. They do not call this thing a train. They call this thing the Ninky Nonk.
The Ninky Nonk, yeah.
The Ninky Nonk. And the Ninky Nonk, in fact, changes scale throughout throughout its journey. So one time it will be like as big as a tree, and the next it will just be spiraling up. And it's like, what? It just genuinely changes scale. I've watched an episode once.
Is a character.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm watching this episode now and I don't want to remember it. But it is, I'm sure if anybody uses intoxicating substances and they were to watch this program under the influence of intoxicating substances, they would be very confused by the time they came back to normality. But yeah, in any case, I believe it was this program anyway. All of the episode descriptions were changed to the episode descriptions of Breaking Bad episodes. Which, as I'm sure anybody who's vaguely familiar with the internet has probably seen, it's about a teacher who makes drugs.
Yeah.
Sensible behaviour. Da, 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 da.
Can I tell you about probably my favourite Wikipedia page?
Yes, you may.
There is an official Wikipedia page, which is a list of the most vandalised Wikipedia pages. And it even has in bold, like, the extra super vandalised pages.
I'm going to look at more of your modifications to this. To your page. I'm going to look at the very last one. I think... Oh, this one doesn't have the canteen code.
Yeah, things get removed and you have to add them again. And, yeah.
Is there anything in particular you remember adding that was... Oh, no. There's one about one of the blocks that this area is for humanities, weed and drama.
That was in a music lesson.
There's also there's one of the blocks. It says it contains most of the homophobia classrooms. is good. The first floor is used to teach modern foreign languages, mainly French and German. The third floor is dedicated to cannibalism.
I like that one.
That is a good one. Oh, as opposed to mathematics, which is what it was supposed to be. Crikey. That's... I think this is when it was reverted back to normal.
Yeah.
Such a shame. All of your crafty vandalism been taken back. That's like...
No.
Oh, dear. So was it worth it, though?
Yes. Definitely.
Yes, it was worth it. I'm trying to think. There was a list there was another list on Wikipedia. Oh, that's right. There is a Wikipedia lists of lists. It is a list containing all the lists on Wikipedia.
Does it contain itself?
Ah, but that's the thing. Would it be a list of all the lists on Wikipedia if it didn't contain itself?
Exactly.
Which is quite an easy question to answer, because no, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
There is no argument for it going the other way. So, what a stupid question, Matt.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Right. Being as we've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes, I think it's probably time to wrap things up.
Yes.
There's a few bits of housekeeping before we do so. Firstly, to remind you how to get in touch with the show, we'd like to point out that all of our topics of conversation remain open until the very end of time itself.
Yep.
And you can get in touch with us by email at VSHumanity@razeor.co.uk. You can get in contact with either of us specifically by through the email address razeor@razeor.co.uk or matt@razeor.co.uk.
Mm-hmm.
There's also on Twitter, you can follow me if you like, at Razeor Gaming. I don't really use Twitter much.
I do have Twitter.
Matt doesn't have Twitter, so to follow him, you're going to have to physically go to his house and sneak up behind him. If
you can find my address, well done, but don't come to my house.
His address is... well, I suppose... What about if they found your address, do you give consent for them to send you pizza?
They can give me pizza.
Yeah?
You can come to my house if you bring pizza.
There we go, that's the condition set out there. Public permission for anybody to attend Matt's house as long as they have after. Pizza. And then they leave short.
And you're not weird.
Oh, that's me out then.
Oh, banter.
Thank you for listening to Versus Humanity. We know you have a large choice of podcasts, and we are honoured that you choose ours. You can get in touch with the show via email, versushumanity@razeor.co.uk, or through the comment section below. Any topic is open for conversation. You do have the right to remain silent, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. If you enjoyed the show, please consider contributing to my Patreon. For more information, please visit patreon.com/Razeor, or if you don't have anything to spare but you still enjoy our content, please do us and many other YouTubers a favour by disabling your ad blockers while on YouTube. All information contained in the podcast is presumed correct by the host, but may very well not be. Please do let us know if we got something wrong. The music was sourced by Epidemic Sound. A full track list can be found in the description. Versus Humanity was recorded in front of a live studio gerbil, although now that I come to think of it, I think he was probably asleep.